What up, peeps? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome to the Gabe Fix. You are just in time for another pregnancy update. So today is Thursday, August 10th, and I am 17 weeks and 6 days. So when you are watching this tomorrow, I will be 18 weeks. On Friday, I'll be 18 weeks. So I wanted to come and just kind of tell you what's been happening. I will say that the number one thing that has changed is that I feel great. Like oh my goodness, praise God that I'm out of the first trimester, because I feel amazing compared to what I felt like. And I think I was starting to feel better in my last update, but like I for real feel good. I feel back to myself, and I'm not getting like sick to my stomach. I don't have any aversions to any smells or anything like that. My headaches are not gone completely, but they are very few and far between. So I may have one a week, if that, maybe 1 to 2 a week, if that. But they were like every day, so I will take it. So yeah, I feel so good. I actually started back exercising, like for real. Last week I went 4 days and I worked out, and then I worked out at home a couple of days this week. I haven't been back to the gym, but I actually went back to the gym last week, and that felt good. So I slacked off again this week. I just been working out at home, but I'm gonna go back to the gym probably next week, because it just felt good to get back in there and weight train a little bit. And I am taking it easy, so don't worry, I am not pushing myself. I am listening to my body. There are a lot of times where I start doing something and I'm like, nope, that ain't about the right, so I just go on to the next thing. So I am definitely taking it easy in the gym. But yeah, I just want to tell you that, because that was like the number one thing that has changed. I feel great. Oh, it feels so good. Now there's a caveat to that, because I feel amazing, but I started having lower back pain. So it's like as soon as like the nausea and the headaches and the upset stomach stopped, the lower back pain kicked in. So that doesn't feel so amazing. And I started going to a chiropractor, one that my OB actually referred me to, and she just wants me to see him throughout, you know, my whole pregnancy, just to kind of manage the pain, because she told me it was really early for me to have back pain. So she wants to try to, you know, manage it and get a head start on it before it gets even worse. So I've had 2 appointments with a chiropractor, and I really like him. He's really cool. I like the practice. I like what they stand for. You know, he's not trying to treat me for life, so I am okay with that. And she also told me that I need to get better shoes. She said that my flat sandals were probably the culprit in my back hurting, as well as the, you know, the extra weight and the shift of gravity and all of that stuff, but mainly my shoes. So I told her that I went and got some Birkenstocks. So I traded in my little, you know, cheap flats for Birkenstocks, and she was like, no ma'am, you should be walking in tennis shoes. So I went to buy tennis shoes. I bought 2 pairs of Huaraches. If you guys watch the vlog, you will have seen that. And then one of the peeps were telling me, a few of the peeps were telling me that those weren't even good walking shoes, so I needed to get a different type of Nike. So I'm just like, you know what, I just been wearing my Birkenstocks. Like, I'm not a tennis shoe person anyway, so it was a stretch for me to buy 2 pair. And then, excuse me, and then to find out that I bought 2 of the wrong pair, I'm like, I'm done. I'm just gonna go back to my Birkenstocks, and we just gonna have to deal with it. So I do plan on going and getting some more Nikes at some point, or not even Nikes, just some more tennis shoes. I don't know. So if you know of any good walking shoes, let your girl know down below, please, because I need some. So yeah, the lower back pain, it's sporadic. It's not constant every day, but it happens at least once a day, where I'm just like, I move and it's like, oh, or if I stretch, or it just is really weird. I did buy a pregnancy pillow that has been a lifesaver. I found it on Amazon. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description box, but it's amazing. It's like this big old C, and it's like a C or a G. I mean, it's big enough where it could be either, but it is so comfortable, and I've been sleeping with it every single night. And yeah, I'm going out of town next week for our anniversary, and I'm contemplating, we're driving, so I'm like, I feel like I should bring my pregnancy pillow so I can be fully comfortable in the hotel. Like, I can't imagine sleeping without it now. So, I mean, I'm sure I could with a bunch of pillows, but it's one and done. So anyway, enough of my back. Let's see what else. Oh, I wanted to kind of read what the pregnancy app says about baby R and how she's doing. At week 18, baby R is the size of a pomegranate, and her weight is about 6.7 ounces, and length is about 5.59 from crown to rump. So I have a little baby pomegranate chilling on the inside right now, and I do call her baby R because, as you guys know, our last name is Rader. And the funny thing is, I think I changed her name. So here's the deal. Like, I've wanted a girl my whole life. We've talked about this. And I've had a name for her since, I don't even remember if I developed this name in high school or college. Somewhere between the ages of 15 and 20, I came up with this name, and I just knew that this was going to be my daughter's name. It was non-negotiable. Whoever I ended up with had to love this name because I was not letting it go. So I was looking at one of these pregnancy apps, and they have, like, you know, baby names to look through, and I'm like, oh, I have my baby's name, but let me just look through it. This was like maybe a month ago. So I looked through the whole list of names. The name that I have, I don't even think was on that list. But there was one name that stood out, and I was just like, now that is a really pretty name. Like, I never thought of that name before. That is really beautiful. So I just, you know, I saved it. So, oh, okay, you know what? The name was on the list because I saved the name that I had from the beginning, and then I saved this new name. So every time I opened the app, I would see both names because it's like on the home page. And I recently, like, I had mentioned it to my husband, but it was just in passing. And then maybe like 2 days ago, I mentioned it to him again, like, what do you think of this name? And he really liked it. So then I called my mom, and my mom was like, oh, that's beautiful, I love it. So then I asked Siege what name he liked the best, and he picked the new name. And I'm like, am I really about to change this girl's name? I've been calling this baby this name since the beginning. I'm telling you, since I was 15 probably, I've been calling this girl by this name. So now I'm like, it's weird because she might not even be named that. So we've been calling her a name that may not even be hers, but this new name just kind of came out of nowhere, and I loved it. It's really interesting because I think we've officially changed the name. I don't know yet. I still have time. I may not even know until I see her, but I think that if I had to put a percentage on the new name, I'm like 85% sure that I like this name better than the name that I've had for 20 years. Ain't that crazy? So I'll keep you posted on that. A lot of people have been asking if we're going to do like a name reveal or something. I'm sure we will. I don't really know. I think when we told y'all what Chad Jr.'s name was, we just did it in a pregnancy update because we actually used to do them together. I'm gonna have to bring Babe back for maybe for my 20 week. I'll bring him as a special guest. But yeah, we're gonna do some type of name reveal, and it may just be like we reveal the name when we reveal the nursery. So I don't know. Speaking of nurseries, I'm actually sitting in the room that will be the nursery right now, and I'm sitting in Chad Jr.'s good old yellow rocker that I died to have, you guys. I wanted this rocker so bad. And now I don't know what to do with it because it does not match the color scheme that I'm going for baby R. And I don't know anything about like upholstering a chair. Is that right? Upholstering? Reupholstering chairs and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna sell it. So if you're in the market for a yellow suede, very comfortable rocker, please let me know. You would have to pay for it plus shipping though. I don't even know how you would ship something like this, honestly. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this rocker. You know, Chad Jr.'s nursery was like yellow, gray, and white with chevron, and I have all of this chevron stuff in here that I don't know what I'm gonna do with, but it's just like, this is completely not what I have in my mind for her. So it took me a really long time to get here, but I finally have an idea of what I want to do with this room, and I figured out what I want the walls to be like, and I'm really excited about it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get the wall together and sit with it for a while and make sure that I love it before I start getting the pieces of the furniture. But I do think that I found the crib already. I think that it's gonna look great with the wall, but I need to get the wall done first. So that's where I am on the nursery. Cravings. I haven't really had any cravings. I will say, let's see, oh, I take that back. For the past 2 weeks, I have probably had the same sandwich at least every other day, sometimes multiple days in a row, and it is the Mediterranean veggie sandwich from Panera. I promise you, it will change your life. It is so good, and I add avocado, but I add light avocado because I added avocado one day, and I swear they put the whole avocado on my sandwich. It was just too much. So I put light avocado, and it is so good. It's so good. I mean, and it's so basic. It's just like lettuce, tomato, onion, and then the avocado, and then they have like this cilantro lime hummus or something, which is weird because I don't like cilantro. The sandwich is amazing. Literally, I would eat this sandwich every other day for the past 2 weeks, and I get the same order. They know me because I always order on my phone. I'm sure they're like, this girl want this same sandwich again. I would get the sandwich, the whole sandwich, with a side of potato chips or a side of watermelon. They have like summer sides now. They have watermelon, and then a cup of their chicken and wild rice soup. Like, that was my lunch order for like 2 weeks straight. Now, I haven't had it in about 3 or 4 days, so I think I may be passing that phase, moving on to the next thing, but that's probably the only thing that I've really craved here lately. Let's see. I feel like that's it because I think that I'm rambling. I can't think of anything else that I need to tell you guys. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else I need to tell you. So I'm just gonna do a belly shot. I have definitely popped a little bit more. Like, my belly has gotten bigger because for the longest I just felt like I would look fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really feel pregnant, like feel like you look pregnant. You just kind of feel like you look a little bloated. So now I really feel like I look pregnant. Like, I think I have the actual pregnant belly. So let me show you guys. Here she is. She is sitting in there. I definitely have a baby bump now, which is so crazy. Let me show you from the front. The other side. There is a baby in there. There's no doubt about that. I'll show you what the belly looks like. Oop. There's a baby. I still have an innie. My belly button has not started to poke out yet, but I also had surgery, hernia surgery, when I was younger. So I think it took a little longer for it to poke out, but yeah. So that's the baby belly. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention, movement. I have not felt any movement yet, and it makes me so sad. I just want to feel her. She's not doing anything. So I don't even remember when I felt Chad Jr. I think I was closer to 20 weeks when I first felt him. Like, I feel little things here and there, and I'm like, is that movement? It's been so long. I don't even remember what that feels like. So yeah, I'm anxiously awaiting the day that she starts moving. The last time I went to the doctor, my OB had a hard time finding her on the Doppler because she kept moving, and she could like hear, she's like, you hear that? Like, she's moving, like kicking the Doppler. So she's moving in there. I just can't feel her yet. And the doctor was like, I don't feel the movement, but I hear it. She keeps brushing up against the Doppler. So soon enough, I guess I'll feel her, but not yet. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know what to do. Leave them down below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.